My voice is trembling, my palms are sweating, my thoughts are already ready to flee, and I look at the client as if it's my first date. Even the thoughts are the same. Just don't say something foolish. Familiar situation. I understand. The fear of selling is quite logical. You will come, try to sell something, and they will send you away. Well, it would be strange if you didn't have any apprehension in such a situation when you lack the skill. On the other hand, to gain skills, you need to do something. And you don't want to do it because you're afraid of getting rejected or looking strange. As a result, you don't develop. Motivational coaches say that you need to go into the unknown, into fear, but it is fear itself that holds you back. In this video, we will figure out what to do about it in sales. First, for example, if you have a client's phone number or Telegram contact and you need to write something or call, everything starts with the first word, and you don't know how to start a conversation. It's like at a conference. There's a person standing there you want to approach and introduce yourself, but you don't know what to say. Maybe you have imagined that she doesn't like you, or this person is busy on the phone. You just don't know in those first 5 words, for example, how to start a conversation with a client who has previously refused you. You felt it, client. I am a manager and I am telling you. Hello, Katya. Hello, Volodymyr. This is Serhi. I am calling because we talked 2 weeks ago. Do you remember you were postponing the purchase of the service? And what will you say? You will say, well, yes, I postponed it. I continue as a salesperson. And perhaps you want to ask why I am calling you again. I have a few specific ideas that will help you achieve results. And tell me, what exactly is the result in the client's language? Because I hope that you have prepared for the call and know what result the client might hypothetically achieve. And wouldn't that be interesting to the client? That is, you voice the client's objection before they do. State the hypothesis and do not assert, do not propose, but simply ask for your client's opinion. In other words, sell without selling. Start the dialogue in such a way that it feels like a conversation, showing that you are interested in hearing the client rather than just saying that you have something to offer. Hello, why aren't you buying? Let's collaborate. We have discounts and new products in stock. Uninteresting. Or for example, let's look at cold messaging, jumping into LinkedIn. You are writing to some CEO, the director of an American company. Hello, let's connect. Most likely, he will think something like this. Why do I need your connection? Indians, Pakistanis, the whole world writes to me. Or they want to sell something. Because I am a CEO, a director of a company in the States. So why should I connect with you? Not interested, he thought. Okay, you will say, then we need to write a specific offer. Yes, he wants a specific offer. He says, tell me your pitch. But it is the pitch that leads to objections. Then maybe the problem is not in the pitch, but in how you present it. Because business is a system that solves the client's problems in exchange for money. That is, you need to know the problem, and it is always not on the surface. It is advisable to identify. But it's not that simple because the client doesn't trust you yet, and therefore doesn't reveal their main problem. The voice gets locked up. That's why you need to break the ice, and this is a separate skill. In other words, behind the thought, I am afraid to sell, you are actually afraid of rejection and do not know what exactly to do to start a dialogue. And this can be learned, but often I hear a different opinion. Sales are about pushing. I don't want to push. I don't want to impose. Can't you sell without pushing? This is not Wolf of Wall Street. Sales are about something else. About what? You see, we are returning to learning again. So the question is not that you are afraid or think that sales are about pushing something or some unnatural action. The point is that you might simply not know what exactly will work. So how do you find out? Figure it out. Well, for example, you need to climb a mountain. You don't say, I don't want to climb the mountain. If you have the motivation, you will figure out how to get up there. You will look for those who have already been there. What can you do now? You can Google it, ask someone with experience, write to me and ask about my experience, leave comments with questions for other experts, or write a post. Good day, friends. I am looking for an example of a great conversation about the state. Does anyone have a recording? I will buy it. Or just tell me if it's not confidential. It's like a hobby. For example, you want to learn to dance? but you haven't seen anyone dance well. You go to a disco and think, you and the people around you are not very good at dancing. And what do? That's right, you look for a coach. Similarly, find someone who is great at dancing in sales. Do I really have to sell? I do my job well, and that should be enough. Because there are many experts, but actually, no. Here is a private example from my experience. An IT company, top managers, created high-load websites and top online stores, helped Microsoft and other renowned companies. But they regularly called the European company saying, let us do something for you because we are cool. Is that not enough? What will the client say? That he already has a developer who is creating a database for him, and that's it. The client doesn't know that your developer is better. They don't know what better means. You say we are better, we have experience. So what? Not everyone, let's say, buys into that. So what to do? Selling without selling. If you want to hear how this can sound for your business, write to me on social media. Contacts are in the description below the video.